So, hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, of the Museum of Interesting Things, which is a traveling museum that goes to schools and teaches kids and adults that their iPhones didn't pop out of thin air. Now, we also do a speakeasy once a month, secret speakeasy, check that out. But today I'm opening up 4 items here that are kind of important, I think. So I'll start with this one over here. This small guy here, which I got for the speakeasy from China and arrived like in less than a week. So if you've ever been a vocalist or used a microphone, these are the little fuzzies that you put on your microphone so you don't get a pop. And I bought 5 of them because with the COVID going on, I definitely don't want someone using the one I'm using. Then this second item here, if I'm not mistaken, is probably a gift I got for a dear friend who's a New York DJ who DJ'd at Limelight and CBGB's and all these great places. And apparently long ago she lost a ring, and so I'm hoping to recreate that ring here with this one. So that's an Amethyst ring for her, DJ X-Teen, my dear friend. So hopefully she's not watching this and then finding out that I got her a new ring that she lost as a child. And then this I'm opening myself because it's what I think is a VHS tape, and it's a risqué one, if I'm not mistaken, but let's find out. But it's something also kind of funny and interesting. Yep, I was right. It is the correct VHS tape. So this is Alice in Wonderland done risqué. So is there anything risque on the cover? Nope, not really. But I wanted to be the one that opened it myself. So this is this really, really hysterical musical that was done in 1976. And I got it on original VHS tape. And it's a really crazy version of Alice in Wonderland done with a woman called Christine DeBelle, who ended up becoming a normal actress, so to say. And working with very famous people, I think, like William Shatner and Tom Hanks and all these other people I think she'd worked with. But she ended up becoming a normal actress. But this is just hysterical. It's a musical, Alice in Wonderland, done risque, and it's pretty heavily risque. It's from the 70s. So yeah, that I got for our adult show, which I don't get to do very often because it's for adults. So this last item is huge. There it is. And being that it's huge, I'm kind of guessing that it's probably the projector I just ordered because it's huge. Yep, it is the projector. So this is a 16mm projector Kodak, but I have many of these Kodaks, but not this one exactly. This is a magnetic one, as opposed to an optical sound projector. So optical sound projectors, 16mm projectors, use optical sound you can see. So it's basically a track on the actual film that you can actually see the sound wave. And then there's a special light in the projector that reads that sound wave, optical sound, because it sees the wave and reads it. Now with this one, it's magnetic sound, so it's a little more like your tape deck. It's using magnetic tape. Here is the projector, if I can get it out. It's because I bought these films called Copytones, and Copytones were film jukeboxes in the 1960s and 70s. Film jukeboxes that you'd find wherever you'd find a jukebox, like a tavern, a bar, pub. And believe it or not, you put in a quarter and it actually played a 16 millimeter film. They had the films inside the machine in like this carousel, and they were on a loop. And so you put in your quarter, and it played the film that you had picked, just like any jukebox, but it was playing an actual 16 millimeter film strung up inside this projector, and then it had a screen on the top. It kind of looked like one of those washer dryer units. It was tall. So the bottom part was where the films were and the selector, and then the top part was an actual screen. And so it had all this series of like mirrors and everything, so that you could see it on the screen there. So you were in a bar and you were watching these films right there. And because you were in a bar or a pub, most of the films are terribly cheesy because it was meant for drunk men. So you have to get a special projector to play those films, Copytone's magnetic films. So this is a special Kodak that plays magnetic film. So there it is. It has lots more diodes on it and stuff. The guy said it worked. Hopefully it does. And being that it's magnetic tape, it comes with a microphone. So you could actually play the film's original audio, but you can actually re-record upon that audio just like a cassette tape. But it's actually, you're recording on the film, the track of film. So let's say you'll have a film and it has the picture in the center. Normally you'd have sprockets on either side. One side is missing the sprocket holes, and it has an actual magnetic track. And you could erase that track, which is not something you want to do with historic film, but you know, you do have the option. Back then I'm sure somebody did it. But yeah, this is a really beautiful projector, and hopefully it works. I'm going to try to test it out later. And we do, in the museum's Secret Speakeasy, we do a Copytone festival. I'm going to be doing one soon. So check on the website, secretspeakeasy.com or museumofinterestingthings.com, and you'll see our Copytone festival that we're going to do soon. I'm going to play a whole bunch of these films. Like I said, they're absolutely hysterical and funny and silly and cheesy. So I'll be using this projector to play them, but I actually have a few other projectors of this model. It's just I find that you should never have one, because if one breaks during the show, you're doomed. So I try to have a minimum of 3 of anything, and really best is to have 4, so that you have 2 to show the films, 1 to rewind, and 1 spare in case anything breaks. So this will be the beautiful spare. So there it is, the really cool Kodak projector. And I can see that it's already popping out of the case, so God knows if this, it may need some repair. All right, well, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this segment of unboxing very, very special items. Bye, guys.